We are fired up.
We are fired up.
We are fired up.
Let me tell you, it was a good week, and it ended well, and the week got better because I'm gonna skip. You know what I'm talking about. Went and bought my tickets for spring training today. So
I can smell the grass. I can smell the grass. It's exciting when they put the tickets on sale to the public and people are people are talking already. So
I know
it's pretty cool. Pretty
So,
cool. How many games did you buy?
um,
Because you're going to be down there for a while,
I'm gonna be down there for as long as you're gonna be down there.
right?
I bought three games.
Okay.
They're home games.
Right.
There was a game in there. Excuse me. That was Toronto, and it's not going to happen because it's at the Blue Jays field.
Over in Dunedin.
Yeah, which sucks.
Horrible.
So
Horrible.
Yeah, we're just not going.
Everything about over there is terrible. The parking. You know they're going to redo that. They're going to redo that joint. And the minor league team's going to play in Clearwater.
Oh, really?
After spring training, they're closing the stadium down.
Are they really?
And they're going to redo it.
Wow. Okay.
That joint is so old. It's so run down. My gosh.
All right.
But I enjoy, you know what I enjoy about Dunedin?
What's that?
Is going downtown after the games.
Okay.
Couple of cool watering holes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Downtown.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
It's
quaint
neat down
it's a
there.
quaint little town.
Where was the place that we went to with you and Sue? The little Italian place.
No, that was in Clearwater.
That wasn't Clearwater.
That was in Clearwater.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's the best kept secret in Clearwater, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the food was good. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that was down there
all right,
5 minutes away.
we're gonna have to take care of this now because it's just
Uh-oh.
it's going nuts.
Uh-oh.
So John, yeah, we'll talk about that. He said the hand of God tipped the ball. So, of course,
I don't care whose hand. I don't care. But before we get because we got a lot of Eagles talk.
We do have a lot of Eagles
We got
talk.
a lot of people that want to chime in and we want to get to everybody because this is prime time.
it is.
This is
it
prime
really
time.
is.
This is prime time, and I need to know if anybody's heading to New Orleans.
Okay, yeah. So
You know
first
what I mean?
things first. Hey, Renee's on. Renee, how you doing? How's the grandson doing? He just had a new grandson being born.
Is he in South Philly or is he in South France?
No, I think he's still here. We need to do one from his shop.
Yeah.
What do you think, Renee? Can we do a live broadcast from your store? Let me know. Text me. I don't think he'd have a problem with
That's
that.
Party Central down there.
The other Tom Bowles is on. Your Tom Bowles, not my Tom Bowles.
I can't keep up. I can't. So you got tickets.
I got tickets.
You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go. Yeah.
You're
You
ready to
kidding?
go.
It's cold. We're going to have snow all weekend.
Oh, stop. I'll come shovel you out.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I don't care about that. I got a snow blower. I got neighbors. Renee said anytime. So we're good. Yeah,
Can
I
you
don't,
imagine us?
with him,
Coffee, chocolate. Huh?
we'd have a good time.
Oh, my
We need to
gosh.
do that. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just. Did you see the weather report for the weekend? 0 to 18 inches. I wish I could be that indecisive in my job.
70 in Clearwater. That's all you got to think about.
Which
70
my
in
mom and my
Clearwater.
sister are heading down there Sunday. Sunday, yeah, Sunday.
Are they really?
They're heading down to Sarasota, Bradenton area because my cousin lives down there.
Nice.
So my cousin Teresa and her husband John and my aunt Rosalie are down there now.
Oh, wow.
So my mom and my sister are going down
So-
Sunday.
Is John officially retired?
No,
No.
they don't open until February.
Oh.
So they'll open up right around spring training starts, and then they'll be busy until I guess, November.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, but they always take like 2 weeks to go down. Joe Stinger ordered his tickets today too, and Renee said he's going to make this happen.
There you go.
So, all right,
There you
Renee.
go.
God, I love
Good.
him. He's such an awesome guy.
Well, you know what? He's got a lot to be excited about.
He
You
does.
know what I mean? He really does. He's
He
right.
does.
He's in the heartbeat of
Oh, God.
of 9th Street,
Yep.
South Philly. You know what I mean? I mean, that's Philadelphia.
I miss going down to the
That's-
Italian
that's-
market.
that's
I really
Philadelphia.
do. I really do.
But let's talk about let's update our situation with Machado and Bryce Hart just for 2 seconds.
All right.
2 seconds. So the Phillies are officially meeting up with Harper this Saturday
Right.
in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Okay. So
So we're
hopefully-
going out there to see him. See, this,
That's it.
This whole thing has turned into one big soap opera that I don't care about anymore.
So let's just hope that John Middleton brings the big check.
Oh, the stupid money?
Big check.
So he's got a
Big
briefcase with stupid money
Big
written
check.
on it?
Big check. And, supposedly, as of like a half hour ago, Machado's going to make a decision within a week.
Okay.
You could care less. You just want to talk Eagles.
No. It's not that. I don't want to get sucked into this whole...
Well, let's just...
Yeah. Because I'm over it already.
Yeah, but
They've drawn it out way too long.
we still got a shot at one or both.
We do. And I'm not going to sit here and be on the edge of my seat waiting to see what happens and saying, I'd rather do this, rather do that. I spoke my piece about it. And if they make it happen,
Okay.
they're not Renee. So if they make it happen, they make it happen. If they don't, they don't. And they're going to suck again this year. So maybe not as much as last year because we do have some good additions.
I'm gonna remain optimistic and hope that things turned.
We'll see.
Yep.
But
Better than the Flyers.
well, yeah,
Better
Flyers.
than the Flyers.
yeah, Flyers. So
It's ugly.
yeah, it's very ugly.
It's
But
ugly.
so Ernie's son,
The third.
yes, said that his prediction is that Harper's going to go back to Washington
Okay.
and Machado's going to sign with the Phillies.
Well, I've got Machado either to the White Sox or Phillies.
So
That's
no,
what
no
it's
Yankees.
No Yankees.
Okay.
No Yankees.
So White Sox or Phillies.
White Sox or Phillies.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
And I've got
Oh, wait.
Harper,
Where are the White Sox?
Chicago.
Where?
Chicago.
Ah, okay.
Home of that Cody Parkey missed doink doink doink.
The new Bartman?
Doink doink. And Harper, I think we're still in the running.
Okay.
The Nationals, the Dodgers, the Phillies.
So do you think we can get both?
No, I really don't think the Phillies want both. I really
Okay.
honestly don't.
So whichever one says yes first is where they're gonna go
Yeah,
after.
I think so. I really do. I think they would truly love to land Harper,
Right.
but I think they'll be okay just with Machado.
Okay. So Harper,
I'm not sure where where I feel about either one of them. To be honest with you,
I'm guessing either one is better than what we have now. So either one of them is an improvement, in my opinion.
yeah.
Who would I rather have? I'd rather have Harper. Not really a big Machado fan.
Yeah, I mean
So.
Machado's kind of twisted everybody,
Right.
with his comments
Yeah, his
and
attitude.
and,
Yeah, I
and
get it.
whatnot.
I get
you know
it.
what I mean? But I think, who we got?
All right, John, we'll get to the Flyers in a minute. He's all over the place tonight,
Who's this?
John Roberts. They are. So,
Yeah, they're a bad bunch right now. They're a real bad bunch.
all right, so let's switch over to the Flyers. So,
If you have to.
all right.
I was
So-
hoping I'd hope we'd have like amnesia and forget about it, but I guess
I know.
not.
Well, Scoop might be listening, so we need to.
Scoop's fine.
I know.
Scoop's fine. Scoop, if you're listening, we love you, buddy.
Yeah,
It'll be hockey time real soon,
it will. It will.
real soon. But yeah, I mean this team is just. I mean, what was it last night? The 7th different goaltender. 7.
I think they called me. I think
7.
I'm thinking I'm
you
playing.
were not available.
No, I wasn't.
You were unavailable.
I told them next game.
You were unavailable. mean 7. And I mean that guy looks so out of sorts.
Jack Bruder, screw the Flyers.
Yeah,
You're not having a good time right now, are you, Jack?
yeah, he's
He's Mr. Hockey, though, isn't he?
he is. He is.
Wow, for Jack to say screw the Flyers, that's bad.
Well, they are bad.
Well,
they are bad
yes,
because
they
you
are.
talk about a team sitting on their hands. They brought in a general manager to shake things up
Yeah.
and do something, and
Wow.
they've done nothing.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, where do you go?
Blow it up.
Right.
Blow it up. You have to. You have to.
Yeah, all right.
Blow it up.
So,
You have to.
all right.
What the Sixers did, they tanked. They got
And
rid
they
of all
won
the.
last night.
They're like 4th in Eastern
Yeah.
Conference.
So segue into the Sixers now.
Right in and right out. Right in and right out.
All
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it's like anything else. When everybody's happy and everybody's getting, their piece of the rock. You know what I mean? Everybody's good.
I think the Rock's goaltending next game.
Yeah. But it's fun when teams are winning. It's fun. It brings.
It's always fun when your team's winning. When they're losing, not so much.
But even the sense of like where the Eagles took us last year. You know what I mean? It came out of nowhere.
Belinda wants to get a sumo wrestler to goaltend for us. That might work. All he's got to do is sit there.
We'll take any fat guy right now. Seriously, something.
Oh God,
it's bad. It's
That's
terrible.
funny.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
They're bad. They know they're bad. I just think they're out of.
Well,
what do we do?
you don't have a leader. First and foremost, you don't have a leader.
In any sense of the word.
No.
Player,
You do
coach,
not have a leader.
manager, nothing.
You don't have someone that the young guys can look up to.
Right.
The young guys need leadership. They need somebody to go to and say, hey,
Right.
what's going on?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's a serious team in turmoil right
So
there.
somebody wants to know if we get rid of Giroux.
I'll be honest with you. There's only 2 or 3 young guys that are untouchable.
Okay.
You get the right package for Giroux. I don't think he's tradable for the money he makes.
Right.
He scores goals. He's a playmaker.
Right.
He's not a leader.
Okay.
He's not a leader. He's never been a leader.
Wow. Jack's saying the team doesn't care and they're teaching young players bad habits.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's exactly right. They have nobody. Wayne Simmons, who I love, I absolutely love. They've just kicked him to the curb.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get hurt. He's
Yep.
playing for a new contract. Why should he get hurt?
Right.
Why should he lay his body out there? They don't care about him.
It's not worth it.
It's not.
Right.
It's not, and it's unfortunate that it's professional sports. You know what I mean? You're a product of that team.
Right.
The emblem on the front. That's who pays you. That's who you're committed to.
Right.
But when there's no commitment,
Oh, Giroux has a no movement clause.
oh, does he?
Yeah.
I had heard that. I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know what if that was 100% or not.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can still rip the C off his chest.
Yeah.
You can still do that.
Yeah. That's not.
But
in his contract.
that's not that.
You're right. That's neither here nor there.
No, I mean,
Not gonna
he's a
make a
good
difference.
player. Scores a lot of goals. Love him. You know what I
But.
mean? But
There's always a but.
he's just not that. He's not that big time. Captain.
Not anymore.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, I don't know. Was he ever? Was he ever?
That's a
you
question I
look
can't
at
answer.
you look at Chris
Uh-huh.
Pronger. You look at Eric Lindros.
Well, Joe Stinger said that taking the C off might light a fire under him. Never know.
Who says we have to have at this point a captain? But I don't know that that's the big problem.
Right.
I really don't, because he comes to play every night. He's not taking shifts off.
Right.
Some of these other guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I question sometimes.
Well.
So.
God, Snyder's rolling over in his grave.
No doubt.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
No doubt. He wouldn't be putting up with this crap.
No.
You know what I mean? He'd be firing somebody.
We've done that.
But
Twice.
he'd fire more. He'd fire until he got it right. You know?
Ooh, Jack thinks Voracek's the problem.
Could very well be. He needs to stop drinking.
Wait,
You know?
I thought that was a rule in hockey.
Yeah, but you got to sober up at some point.
Before the game? Okay, all right.
You
All right,
know.
just so I know.
So,
All right. So, we talked baseball.
we talked
hockey.
Machado. We talked Harper.
You want to talk Sixers real quick since they're on?
They're back in Washington
They
tonight.
are?
They put a whooping on them last night.
All right.
I think the same thing will probably happen tonight.
Okay. And we'll be able to watch that at PJ's.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Or Quizzo.
Or Quizzo, yeah.
Quizzo.
Yeah.
So, I'd rather watch Quizzo.
Yeah, it's Quizzo's more fun.
Villanova won last night. Big game.
Wow.
Big time game. Beat St. John's.
So where are they in the standings right now?
They're coming
there?
back up.
Okay.
I don't think they're ranked at the moment. But St. John's was, I think, ranked 14th, and they were
Okay.
down. They were down to them just about all night,
Ah.
and they came back. And Jay's got them young guys playing well.
Okay.
See, here's the other problem I have with the Flyers. If you got a coach that gets in the face of these players and
Right.
challenges them,
Right.
you don't let them back down.
Right.
You don't let them. You're going to play or you're going to sit. I don't care who you are.
Right.
They brought in a coach, just kind of fill the void right now.
Okay.
Fill the void. Let us figure out whatever we're trying to figure out. The Sixers, they've been down that road.
St. John's is 24th, by the way.
Is that what it is? What did I say? 14th.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
I was a
did four,
digit.
right?
I was a digit off. Sorry about that.
all
That's
right.
what I love about a live audience.
It is. It's great.
You know what I
We
mean?
love you guys.
You get corrected, right or wrong. You get corrected. So,
So, we go in there?
yeah.
St. Nick?
Saint Nick.
So,
Let me ask you this.
yes.
Seriously.
Ask me anything you want.
Did you ever think that we'd be back here this year with Nick? With Nick.
No. I didn't think we'd be back here, period, the way they were playing. Because they just were not playing
8 weeks
well.
ago, we blew them up.
Right.
8
They
weeks
were
ago,
not. They were not playing well. So it's like, if you look at my Facebook page, it's like deja vu all over again. Yogi Berra, because played a season.
What's Yogi got to do with it?
He's the one that made that statement.
Deja vu all over
Deja
again?
vu all over again.
Okay.
So,
I knew I love Yogi for a reason.
but we're back. Foles comes in for the last 3 games of the season, wins out, goes to Chicago last week, and just defense was awesome. They played like they never played before. He made some mistakes, but
Aggressive mistakes.
yes,
They were
yeah,
aggressive
They were
mistakes.
aggressive mistakes.
They were aggressive mistakes. They were mistakes that I can live with.
Right.
But I'd rather not see them.
Right.
Because
Have
it's not
this-
good for my heart. My EKG
Yeah.
is
They
running.
they need to be executed a little better. Right.
I
And if-
don't think, for all the critics that were burying Doug Peterson at the beginning of the year
Right.
and crucifying him for play selection, and
Right.
I mean, how about him? How about Doug?
Oh, okay. Somebody's calling for a Chiefs Eagles Super Bowl.
Wow,
That would be
that
awesome.
would be iconic.
Because we would win that.
That would be iconic.
I don't think Andy Reid's going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Or Colts Eagles with Frank Reich.
Either.
as that, right?
Either.
But
But-
Andy and his disciple would be. That would be a good one.
And we would win.
That would be a good one.
We would win because
That'd be a good one.
Andy's not as good as everybody thinks he is.
You're
I
not
don't
an Andy
think-
fan.
I'm not an Andy fan at all. I was all about Reid when he first got here, and then it was just you're doing the same thing over, and it's not working. But it'll work this time. No, it won't. It didn't work the last 1,000
Everything
times.
would have been different in 2005 if we had won that Super Bowl.
Correct. You know,
I have the utmost respect for Andy because 14 years as a head coach with any team
I'm not saying I don't
Is-
have respect for him.
is just remarkable.
He's
He had
just-
a lot of personal issues.
Yeah.
There were a lot of problems.
Yep.
Change was needed, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Change was
Yep.
absolutely needed.
He was not what we needed.
But how
So-
about how about this whole, these assistants that come down from his. I mean, how about that? How about that?
He taught them well.
How about that?
Right. He taught them well.
I know Doug wasn't our first choice.
Okay, but you know what they say about that. And sorry for all my teacher friends out there, because there's a ton of them. Those who can do, those who can't teach. Doesn't always hold true, but maybe it does in this time.
I don't know. Doug is.
Doug, I'm not talking Doug. I'm talking Andy.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. But Doug reminds me a lot of Charlie Manuel.
Okay.
He's got the players' backs.
Right.
You'll never. I don't care what the situation is.
He enunciates a little better.
Well.
I love Charlie.
75th birthday was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
75.
Yeah. God bless him.
75.
God bless him. I love Charlie.
75.
I can't tell you how many times I've actually sat and talked to him.
Yeah, he's
45 minutes here in the back of your store.
Yeah. Charlie's the best.
He is.
He's
He
the
really
best.
is.
But Doug, and I think these guys rally around their coach.
Right.
I really do. Doug was, we're going to pull through this. We're going to get through this. We're going to take some hits.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Through, 8 weeks ago when they got their clocks cleaned by the Saints.
But
you know what I mean? You never heard him say.
And you never will.
But
But here's the thing. This Eagles team from last year and the different version of the Eagles team this year is the essence of a team. They're a team. They're together all the time, and they got each other's backs. And you need that to get to where they're going.
Why do you think that is? Where does that unity? Where does that come from?
A lot of it, I think, comes from chemistry. If you have one person, bad apple, you have one person, it could screw up everything for everybody. But it's like a brotherhood. I'm going to kick your ass, but they're not allowed to. So, but you're never going to hear them talk bad about one another.
Right.
It's just they're one unit.
And you talk about going back. You go back to the parade, and the Jason Kelce speech, and the way he broke it down, and he had verbiage for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? This guy can't play. Lane Johnson can't play. You know what I mean? Because he was on steroids, and I mean he just went on and on and on, and I just think.
Oh, who's calling for Saints? No. Brendan Kincaid.
Oh, he needs to be deleted from the page. Every week I call for that.
God.
He needs to go.
And
he needs to go.
I was to.
You know what the sad part is?
I was told to tell you Teach says hi.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I said after that tell.
Yeah, he's out on injured reserve.
Ah.
Yeah, he had some issues, and I've been following him, and I'm glad he's getting healthy. And speaking of Teach, speaking of teacher,
you're Tom Bowles agrees with me. Skill and talent are necessary, but chemistry is everything.
Hey, there's no doubt.
We definitely have the talent. We know that.
You and I.
Yeah.
You and I. Right here.
Yeah. We have no talent or skill.
But we got chemistry.
We do have chemistry. So.
Uh-oh.
What the hell was that?
Something fell. Something went boom.
Wow. We're all good.
We're here.
Still running.
Oh yeah,
so.
We're still up and running.
Who did we piss off?
I don't
Sorry.
know. I guess he's a Saints fan. Oh no!
Holy shit!
Oh no!
Wow.
No.
So, all right. So let's talk about the game. What was going through your head during the game?
I was a nervous wreck. I think I was as nervous for that game as I was in the Super Bowl.
Okay. I can understand.
I was on pins and needles every play.
Yep.
Field, back and forth. I was just waiting for the the Bears to do something. And they made a serious run at it. I mean, for a young squad, new coach.
Okay.
And he's off of the Andy tree.
Yeah.
He's off the Andy tree. He he's got a great nucleus there.
Yeah.
But I was a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
Nervous wreck.
Yep.
Because I just thought, one small something,
Right.
and could turn
It
the
could.
tide.
Now you do know that wherever you watch the game Sunday,
Positively.
you have to go back.
Absolutely. That's first and foremost.
Yeah. And Teach says he's off IR.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah? Back to work?
Yeah. Back
Good
to
to
school.
hear. Good to hear.
So,
Good to hear.
but yeah.
I just, it was a nerve-wracking game because, all you heard was the defense of Chicago.
Jack agrees with me.
About?
Doug's a better coach than Andy is.
Well, that's easy now to say because Doug got a Super Bowl.
Well, that doesn't matter. You can be a good coach and not win a Super Bowl. But I agree with you. It's teacher beating or a student beating the teacher.
All right, so I got to defend Andy because this is bothering me.
You can.
This is absolutely
Okay.
bothering me.
All right.
So what is it about Andy that you don't like?
He's clinically insane. He does the same thing.
Is that like a medical term?
It is. It is. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Exactly what he does. He does the same thing over and over and over, and he gets the same result. But he says, it'll work next time. No, it won't work next time. It didn't work for the first 1,000 times.
All right, so what's different from that to Doug calling the play where the running back's running parallel with the quarterback and he throws the ball and the play does absolutely nothing, gets blown up, but
That's
it's
one
still
play.
in. It's still in. It's still in. It happens once or twice a game.
And every time that happens, I don't understand it.
I go crazy. I go crazy.
Yeah.
So
or the handing off from the shotgun position. I don't get that either. I don't say I agree with everything Doug does.
But
But-
I love Doug. Doug won me
Right.
a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Andy did not.
exactly right.
But I had a lot of good memories from the years he was here.
I don't disagree with you there.
You know what I mean? Going up to Lehigh Valley for their camps.
Yeah.
Before all that changed and the NovaCare.
I agree with you.
Okay, so all right, so again, I'm here. I'm defending Big Red. Okay, I don't care whether you like it or not. I'm defending Big Red. I'm defending Big Red.
I was a huge Reed fan.
How about the job he's done in Kansas City?
He's doing good. And then he gets to the playoffs and fails.
Well,
Which is what we did here. He would do good here.
very successful in Kansas City.
They have Super Bowl yet?
No.
That's successful.
All right, I'm done.
That's-
I'm done defending Big Red. Big Red.
Yep. So
Big Red. You will never hear me defend
anybody.
Donovan McNabb
Well,
like I will
No.
defend Big Red.
And I get your point. I don't disagree with you. For the first 10 years that he was here,
What was that clinical study thing?
Yeah,
What was
insane.
that? Yeah, insane.
first 10 years he was here, I was all about Reed. And then I think his time was up.
Right.
So, but
You don't think he's doing a good job in Kansas City?
I'm not saying that. I just don't think he's got what it takes to do this.
So they're playing the Colts on Sunday.
And they're gonna. They might get past that.
Well, now it's a might. Yeah, 5 seconds ago you had them losing.
Eh,
See,
yeah.
You're wavering.
Anything can happen.
you're wavering.
Anything can happen. Look what happened Sunday.
Well,
Bartman.
what are we like?
The new Bartman.
The birds are underdogs again.
Well, aren't we always?
8 points, 9 points, whatever it
was
is.
down to 7. It was 9.5.
Okay.
Right. I think it's down to 7.5 now.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay being the underdog because then that gives them all the room to underestimate us. And if they do, they're stupid. Because I think this is payback. This is payback week.
Is that the first key to the game?
Okay, what do you want to do? Keys? We'll do keys. So, first key is score more points than
Okay.
Okay.
Is that clinical study
Yeah,
thing?
that's yeah. So, I mean, seriously, defense, you gotta stop them.
Playing a high level of football right now.
Exactly right.
Playing a high level. The defensive line.
Yep.
You know, Cox, Jernigans,
But
Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett's playing out of his mind.
yes,
I can't imagine putting shoulder pads on him. What he'd do to people. I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine playing without shoulder pads. But
eight points as of an hour ago.
is it 8?
Yeah.
So the Birds -8.
Yeah. Thanks, B.
So
yeah,
she's got it right there on her phone. She got that
she's
info.
on it.
She
She's
got
on
that.
it.
I knew she knew more than Tom. I knew that. There's my Tom quote of the week.
Oh God.
So keys to the game: score more points.
Score more points. Stop their offense. Right.
Well, you're not going to stop it.
I know.
You just got to slow it down.
Right.
You got to slow it down. You got to make Mr. Breeze uncomfortable.
Take them out.
Give him happy feet.
Right.
Don't let him stand back there in the pocket. And when he does, you got to cover their guys. The running back Kamari's, is as good as it gets. You know what I mean? So you've got, I just think our defense is better now than it probably has been all year.
The defense showed me something this past week.
So
They played like they've never played before. So if they can continue to do that,
Breeze is pretty good though.
I understand that.
Breeze is pretty damn good.
He's also 39.
And I feel like that team has kind of slid a little bit.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they've slid a little
They
bit.
were up here.
Yeah, they
'cause
were.
They got up
putting.
there,
They
yeah.
were putting 40, 50 points on everybody.
Right.
And then the last few weeks, I don't know. Did they just technically just kind of like say, okay, well, let's back down a little bit. Let's save.
Or are they tired? Who knows? They had a bye this week, right?
Yes.
So hopefully that week off will throw them off a little bit. So I don't know. Foles. How do you think he's going to do this week?
I think he's the
I mean, he's the
the
key.
he's the automatic though because
Yeah.
he's so consistent.
And he's just so calm under pressure.
I mean,
Just
it's just
sitting there watching him. He's like, whatever. So,
And if he makes a mistake, or
Yeah.
the team makes a mistake, he just, it's not, he doesn't throw his, his helmet. Yeah, he just,
That's it.
it just rolls off, and
Yeah, he doesn't get frustrated.
let the defense get the ball back, and
Yeah.
we'll go back out there, and
I mean, he's what, $3 million a year?
yes.
That's
But I
crazy.
mean, he's in the bonus money now.
Yeah.
He's racking up bonus money now.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I mean, I don't think he is not about money. He came back to play for Doug. He
Right.
came back to play for the Eagles.
There you go. Belinda says Saints were averaging 35 points up until the Birds game.
And then what?
Well, then I think they went down after that. So, yeah, New Orleans does have a very well balanced offense, and Breeze is a freaking monster.
He is.
So,
I just think if you make him uncomfortable back there in the pocket,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I mean, he's we just got to hope he has a bad day, and we got to force him to have a bad day.
right. There are things you can do to make that happen. So hopefully we will do that.
I just think our defense, is playing at a very, very high level right now. Brandon Graham, Chris Long. I think our D-backs are in better position than they have. They're getting better every week.
Yeah,
They're getting.
Yep.
I mean, Malcolm is. Malcolm just seemed like he's got these. He's called the rallying cry. Say that once.
yeah.
He's just and let's talk about him giving the finger to the coach after that game. Let's talk about that. Come on, seriously.
So what happened? Explain it.
Well, I guess, Malcolm took it personal that that Peyton, ran up the score on the Birds.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean? And I guess he played for them. They won a Super Bowl a few years ago together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he flipped them off. I love it. I think it's great. It's emotion.
Belichick.
No.
Oh,
Peyton.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Peyton.
Yeah. Screw him too.
Yeah. I mean, who's going up to New England to play them? Houston. No, Houston lost. Who's going to New England?
Hold on, before you go there, Mr. Kincaid, Sports Radio Talk in New Orleans is saying that the Saints are having another bye week this week.
Tell Mr. Kincaid
That's
to
funny.
put his jammies on and go to bed.
We'll see what happens.
Another bye week.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on.
He's a Dolphins fan. I hate to even give him like any time. He's a freaking Dolphins fan. When's the last time they won anything? Huh?
It's been a while. He said night night.
Put your jammies on.
Oh God!
And take your NyQuil and go to bed.
Jack wants to know if they have radio stations in New Orleans. Wow,
I don't
it's
know.
getting nasty on our feed tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
See, that's good though.
Yeah.
Because everybody's fired up.
They are.
Fired up. Let's go.
They're fine. Well,
Let's go.
Not so much.
Let's go.
What? So
Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox in Drew Brees' face.
that would be nice.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
There's so many things I could say about that.
Well, yeah, we got to. It's a family channel. It's a family channel. Well, yeah, let's get back to the keys of the game. So we're talking about making Breeze uncomfortable and trying to control that defensive side of the ball.
Penalties.
Big key. You got to eliminate the bad penalties. Big.
You want to piss me off?
Big.
Do that.
Big.
Yeah, because
The retaliation penalty on Michael Bennett last week was bullshit.
there was a lot of things.
That was
were.
a joke.
I know.
That was a joke.
I know.
That was an absolute joke.
I think what was a joke was that Chicago did not have one penalty called on them the entire first half.
And then they ended up with the most of the game.
Right.
So-
Three penalties for 52 yards, I think it was, and we had 3 penalties for 25. So, but the pass interference kind of sways that a little bit. But I'm sorry. I think it's bullshit that they don't have one penalty called on them the entire first half.
Home field advantage.
That's a little much. Throw us a bone. One penalty. Offsides, holding. There's holding on every single play.
I don't want any bones. I want to win it fair and square.
All right.
Doink,
I'm
doink.
okay. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about that. So there's 3 seconds left in the game. All right. Field goal attempt number 1. Ice the kicker right through. Right. Come back. Now, what are you thinking at this point? So they're coming back. They're lining it up. Still 3 seconds left on the clock. You got Cody Parkey up there, right? Who's hit the goalpost in the season, 6, 7 times?
It's been a few.
Yeah.
It's in his head.
Right.
It's in his head.
And here's what I don't get if you're a kicker. They're going to ice you. So why do you let it bother you?
It's all you get paid to do.
Right.
It's all you got to do.
The only thing you got to do, kick the ball. It's your job.
So, I heard this Monday
Okay.
that the Bears work out at their facility.
Okay.
Cody, all week, went to Soldier Field to kick field goals. He does not stay with the team. He went to Soldier Field to practice kicking field goals all week.
Apparently,
Tell me that's not in your head. Tell me that's not in your head.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I mean, I know Chicago hates this guy right now. All right. I was actually talking to a buddy of mine who lives in Chicago. And, I actually feel sorry for him because it wasn't his fault he missed. Although the ball was tipped, and we talked about this earlier. The ball was tipped, and I talked to Belinda about this yesterday. She said the same thing I was thinking. If it wasn't tipped, it would have shanked even more to the left, which would have put him in a really bad position. But tipping the ball almost made us lose.
So now he has an excuse?
Well, no, not really, because he still missed. But I do feel sorry for him.
So now it's not a missed field goal, it's a blocked field goal.
It's a blocked field goal, right. So it kind of takes the pressure off him.
Who cares?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that doesn't matter because the fans are still going to hate him anyway. He's the new Bartman. Bartman's going, yeah, thanks, Cody.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. It is part of the game.
Right.
A lot of games are won or lost at the very end. And this one fell our way. You know what I mean?
Twice.
So I'm just you got to hope that we can come back and little redemption against the Saints.
That would be nice.
Just a little.
And
just a little. I don't care if you win by
no,
one.
It could be 1 point. I don't care.
All
right. So it's us and the Saints. All right. And who's Dallas playing?
The Rams.
The Rams?
In L.A.
In L.A. I actually want Dallas to win.
Okay.
Because I want a rematch for the title against Dallas.
Okay. I can't get that far ahead. I really can't.
Right.
I can't get that far ahead because
we are the last game of the week.
I want to take matters in hand.
Right.
You know what I mean? And let the cards fall where they may.
I know. We
got
to worry about our game.
It's all about the juju, man. We got good juju running right now. The guys are playing good ball.
Nice and even now.
I banged the table. I'm sorry.
It's your table. You're allowed to bang it.
It's all right. It's a company table. It's a company table.
Oh God.
But I just, I don't want to lose by one. I don't want to lose by two. If we're gonna lose,
that would be a blowout.
Lose. You know what I mean? I want to win. I want redemption. I want. I want a happy squad coming back, to Philadelphia.
So my buddy Bill, before every game, says Eagles are going to lose by 77 points.
77.
Always.
Where the hell did he come up with that number at?
It's the biggest number he could think of. And he says
it's
it before.
Paul Coffey's old number, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah, I just shits and giggles. I just throw that out there.
Well, yeah, he says it before every game because he says it before every game, and they win. So he's like, I'm not going to root for them to win because if I do, they'll lose. So superstitions just crack me up because now we were over at my buddy Joe's house watching the game. We're going to have it again over his house. Everybody's got to make the same food. Everybody's got to wear what they were wearing then. And just before the second field goal attempt, one of the guys went up and prayed to a picture that was up there. It was a picture of Jesus with JFK and Pope John the 23rd, I think. And
had you guys been drinking a little too much?
Well, I wasn't, but it was. He thought we were going to lose because it was a field goal that should have been made. That should have been made, right? So
9 times out of 10,
right? Well, this was the 10th time.
But Dougie held on to that timeout.
Yeah, which is really good.
I got to use it.
Yeah,
I got to use it.
Yep. So
I got to use it.
I'm telling you, but it was. Hey, Santa joined. So, but I mean, so what What was your reaction when you saw it hit? I didn't see it hit the crossbar.
Well, when it hit the upright,
Right.
I thought it hit the crossbar and went the other way. I did not see it come
Back in?
back. And I just went, oh, just what happened? Because, like I said, I didn't see it come
Right.
back this way.
Right.
And, Steve had another TV on over in the corner that's not HD.
Right.
That you get it before you get the HD.
Oh, gotcha.
So they had already
Showed it.
yeah. So, and the place went crazy.
Of
But
course.
I just, I just was like, here we are, last play of the game again. I mean, Super Bowl.
I know. I'm
Super Bowl. You're throwing a Hail Mary, and if Corey Graham doesn't knock that ball away,
we lose. Right.
I mean,
But-
this, and
I think that's how this season is going to be. I don't think there's ever going to be a point where
well, these teams are so matched.
Yeah.
They're so evenly matched football teams.
Yep.
When you stop and you break it down, that this guy's as good as that guy, and vice versa.
Right.
But here's the most incredible thing. We talked.
Thanks, very night.
We talked a lot about the defense and the defensive line.
Right.
How about the credit that we need to give to the O line?
Yeah.
The old man,
Yep.
the bodyguard, Jason Peters, who can't even turn around.
He's a monster.
He can't even turn around. But goddamn, don't get in front of him because he's going to knock you down.
How could he not?
I mean, they're Lane Johnson. I mean, the defense that they've gone up against the past 3 weeks.
Right.
I mean, they've done a hell of a job.
Yeah.
They've done a hell of a job. And the young tight end, Dallas Goddard, I mean, he's just taking on guys every week.
Well,
and it's
do you think they're giving Foles a little more time than they gave Wentz?
yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. Knowing, and this is the thing that always had me kind of doing a cross check.
Okay.
Why is Wentz always calling
Audibles.
an audible at the line of scrimmage? I mean, sometimes they
So
look,
that
they
goes-
look confused.
That goes back to everybody saying Peterson's not calling the right plays. Maybe he is, and Wentz isn't following him.
I mean, quarterback's got to survey the land.
Right.
He's got to look things over.
Right.
Look in the eyes of the linebackers, see where things are at.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, he's got to, he's got to check down to see, receiver 1, 2, 3.
Right.
He's got to go through all the, scenarios.
So
Right? I just think Nick, been around a long time.
Yeah, he's a veteran.
Been around a long
He's a vet,
time.
right.
I think he knows the field a little bit better than Carson does. I really honestly believe that. Is Carson more athletic? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he
Right.
is. He should be.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I just think Nick got a fresh set of legs.
Yeah, he does.
Got a fresh
He
set
does.
of legs.
Yeah, I agree with you, Frank. Foles has a wider vision.
I think he sees.
That just comes from experience.
I just think he sees the field. He's
Yeah.
been in Kansas City. He's been in Los Angeles. He's been in Philadelphia twice now.
Yeah.
He's the system. The system fits him.
Yeah.
It's like a good pair of sneakers, man.
So, do I jump ahead and ask this question, or do I wait?
Let's wait.
Okay.
How much time we have left?
We got 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's 20 after.
Okay.
So we should probably start wrapping up a little bit. We can do final thoughts. So final thoughts. We'll start with the Eagles first.
The Phillies signed Bryce Harper.
Okay, so we'll go with the Phillies
The
first.
Phillies signed Bryce Harper. No, I'm just kidding.
That's okay.
I'm just kidding.
No, because I want to do all four.
Let's just count on this. That we're going to spring training.
Yeah, we know that's
and there's a lot of people waiting for us in
yeah.
spring training.
Apparently, we saw that feed earlier today,
So
and apparently they all like me.
yeah.
They're all pissed off at you.
I don't know what happened. I honestly, because I missed one email. Have you ever missed an email?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed an email. It was over Christmas break. I was busy. I'm not making excuses. I missed an email. And he's coming Saturday.
Is he?
He's coming to see me Saturday.
All right. All right.
Damn it. I talked to him, gave him my schedule.
Right.
We exchanged schedules, and I missed an email, and now he wants to tar and feather me. All right, so where are we at?
All right. So final thoughts. We'll go Phillies first.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I still have my fingers crossed.
Okay.
I want one or both. I can't settle for anything less.
Right.
Anything less is going to be a failure for me.
I don't disagree with that. I think I'm hoping for Harper. Settle for Machado.
He'll grow on you.
I don't know.
You'll get his jersey.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
I'll buy it for you.
Well, then I get it, I guess. Yeah, it'd be one or the other. As long as we do something. All right. So, all right, we'll go Sixers, since we know what the Flyers are going to be.
They'll win again tonight.
Okay.
They'll win again.
Sixers win tonight.
One game at a time.
And Butler's back.
He's back.
Butler's back. All
He's
right.
back, and apparently, all the nonsense with him and the coach was just
Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
so.
Not worried about that.
Now,
So,
I think it's we're okay there.
okay.
We're okay there.
Flyers time to make a pipe bomb.
I've been ready. I've been ready to blow it up.
I think a lot of people have been ready.
You need to.
Yeah.
You need to. You need to go in a new direction, and I mean new direction, new players.
Okay.
I've been ready.
Okay.
You just can't keep. You just can't do it.
Yeah. I get
Just,
it. Believe me, I get
and
it.
if you called Carter, here's my main gripe. If you brought Carter up, please let him play.
Right.
Please let him play.
Right. You can't bring him up and just let him sit there.
I mean, I understand the whole back-to-back thing,
Right.
but he's a young kid.
He'll bounce.
The experience.
He'll bounce.
Experience. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Well,
I'm not saying every game.
No, but
Jesus, Jones.
this goes to the leadership not being leaders. So, all right. So now back to these guys.
My heart will be pounding. It'll be pounding from the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
It's obvious must win game.
Yeah.
It's do or die.
It's every Sunday.
It's do or die. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right. Right.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right.
I've got my Super Bowl, but I've got an opportunity for another.
Right.
And the ride is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
The ride that they've taken us on as fans.
It's a roller coaster.
It's an absolute roller coaster. It's an absolute and you know what? I don't want to get into a profanity laden situation, but paybacks are a bitch.
Oh, I know.
Paybacks are a bitch.
I know.
You know what I mean? Old school. You got some older players.
Right.
That want to prove something.
Okay.
They don't want to go out. They don't want to go out on a losing note, and have to live with this. Probably, in Nick's case, last time wearing an Eagles jersey.
Maybe.
Jason Peters.
Right.
Love him, but I think it's time to
for him to go too.
I think it's time to retire.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Who
we
knows what about Darren Sproles? I mean, this team has absolutely turned it around under his leadership. Since he came back
Absolutely.
and got on the field,
Yep.
this team has done nothing but win.
Yeah. He's a big key.
Huge.
Yep.
Huge.
For as small as he is.
So
we have a very, very important question from Joe Stenger.
okay.
He wants to know if you went to go see Luigi today.
I did not.
Okay.
I went last Friday.
So it's almost a week
Last
old.
Friday.
Almost a week old.
Last Friday. Last Friday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm an every 2 weeker.
Okay. Really?
Every 2 weeks.
Wow, I don't have enough hair for that.
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
All right.
Yeah, I did. The grays are driving me crazy.
Wow. Yeah. Where do you see my beard?
This getting old's for the birds.
Yeah. You
know.
see Santa's beard? He pays to have that done. I don't. It's natural. Oh, Belinda's calling Eagles 24, Saints 21.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close. I
It's
hate
going to be
close
close.
games.
It's going to be close.
Drive me nuts.
We were riding to Steve's Sunday, and I turned to Sue and I'm like, can we get a nice relaxing game?
No.
Can we get a game that
Nope.
that doesn't, I don't get fired up and I'm screaming, and Steve's neighbor looks over and she's like, what? Why is he screaming? Why are you here?
Yeah, exactly right.
So
Oh, maybe you need to go see Luigi, Joe.
they ask for him all the time.
Really?
At Luigi's. Because he was a Havertown guy. He lived here.
Oh, okay.
He lived here. He lived here in Havertown, and we used to frequent the same barber.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Well, a name like Luigi, he can't be bad.
yeah.
So.
Good old little Italian man.
All right.
When my dad was alive, Luigi, he came to the house to cut my dad's hair.
Oh, really?
I'll take that with me. Luigi's the best.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Luigi's the best.
All right.
Yeah, he cut Pop's hair.
Okay. That's
So,
cool.
Yeah, Luigi's good people.
All right.
Yep. So
So-
what do you got? Where are you at?
With this,
Yeah.
I
And if you don't make the right choice, no pressure.
oh no,
No pressure. This will be our last show.
no. Eagles definitely W. Score.
I don't need a score.
Yeah, I'm not
don't need a
calling for a
score.
score because
I
it's
don't
probably
need a
going to
score.
end up like it did last week.
I don't need a score.
But yeah, Eagles going to get.
Who the hell would have picked 16-15?
I know.
You know
There's
what I mean?
No way.
Who picked 16-15?
Oh, by the way, it should have been 18 because
With the
because
2-pointer?
yeah, that
convert.
was good. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, we got this again. Go Birds! We will see you again Tuesday next week. Tuesday next week because I have a
Tuesday.
meeting Wednesday.
Tuesday.
So Tuesday next week, 6:30.
Right
Be
here.
here. Eagles junk on. Go Birds! Oh. Here we go.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!